Okay guys, session 2. So this is the first strength session that we've planned for you to do at home on the new Lockdown Gains home workout program. This is the first session of the upper body movements. So there's quite a lot to take in on this first video, so this one might be a little bit longer than the others. I'm going to cover the structure of the session, some of the way that it's wrote out that you'll see either on the board or in the description of the workout itself, just so you understand that. Some of you might already understand these concepts, some of you might not, so if you do, I'm sorry. If not, you're going to learn a few things about programming. So, first workout. Now when you look at the upper body, any of the strength workouts, they're going to be listed in clumps of exercises. So this one, for example, you'll see either on the board or in the caption, we have A1 and A2. Now when something's wrote A1, A2, it means that they will be done as a unit, so back to back. So in this case, you have A1 as your tempo press-ups, A2 is your towel pull-ups, which means in this case, you will perform a set of press-ups, a set of pull-ups, a set of press-ups, a set of pull-ups, until your 4 sets are done. So that's what A1, A2 means. Same with when there's 3. So there's in the second section, there's B1, B2, B3. It means it's a little 3 exercise circuit. So you perform B1 as described, then you perform B2 straight after, and then you perform B3. And then you do that for as many sets as needs be. And then C is the same, there's 3 things involved there. And then D, there's only D1. So that's just performed on its own. Perform a set, take a rest, perform a set, take a rest, and so on and so forth until you're done. Another thing that you need to know about this workout in particular, and something that's going to be quite apparent when we do quite a lot of the strength workouts at home, is the use of tempo. So obviously we're not going to have the luxury of making exercises harder at home by using increasingly heavier weights. Most of us don't have a full selection of dumbbells or a barbell and whatever at home. So one of the ways we make exercise harder with body weight, amongst others, is tempo. So performing the movements at different speeds. Obviously, a slower movement pattern is harder. You're resisting against gravity or your own body weight, whichever direction you're moving in, for longer periods of time. It's harder. So the tempo, when it's written, will be 4 numbers, okay? And it's normally written in like a little code like you'll see here, and you'll see it in the caption. So the tempo press-ups, the tempo code is 4, that's the first number, 0, second number, there's an X, which means that's performed quickly, and then there's a 1. So the first number is always the down portion of the movement, so that's quite simple on a press-up. So if I'm in my push-up position, the 4 applies to the down part, so as I travel towards the floor. So I'll be doing that for a count of 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. The 0, the second number, indicates what I do when I get there. So a 0 means I spend no time there. The next movement is a X, which means the up movement, and it means I perform it quickly. So in this case, the X means I push up fast. The next number, the 4th number, the final number, the 1, is what I do when I get to that part of the movement. So when I'm up at the top, it's a 1 second hold. So for 4, 0, X, 1, it would be 4 down, nothing happening at the bottom, up fast, hold for a second. And I repeat that for, in this case, the 10 reps. Now, counting all them seconds and reps can get quite tricky. So what I tend to do is count to 4, 0, X, 1, 4, 0, X, 2, 4, 0, X, 3. Now, if that is gone completely over your head, don't worry about it. Ignore the tempo. Just do normal press-ups. But this is for those people that are looking for a more in-depth way to train at home. Tempo is going to be key to making some of these movements tricky for you, and so that you can feel like you're getting something out. 10 push-ups for some people are a doddle, okay? Tempo push-ups, something completely different. So if you can get your head around the concept of tempo, you are gonna thrive on this program. If you want me to go over it personally with you, we can talk about it in the DMs. But yeah, that's kind of a brief overview of that. So this workout, section A, A1, A2, tempo push-ups, just covered that. Watch the video for me doing mine. 10 reps. Towel pull-ups. So this is a way, pulling is going to be a difficult movement for you guys to do at home because you either need a pull-up bar, which again limits you to those people that can do pull-ups, or you need some sort of surface to be able to grip above head to pull yourself towards, or to perhaps fix a band to pull down. But pulling is a tricky movement to complete at home. This is a good way to do it. So watch the video for how I've set up. I take the towel, put it over the top of the door, let it drape down the side of the doors, take a hold of each side of the towel, sit down towards the floor, straight arms, and then I pull my body weight up on the towel, taking a little bit of my weight with my legs. Obviously that amount's going to vary depending on how much assistance I need to help pull me up, because I can do pull-ups. I don't need a great lot of assistance from my legs, so I'm doing a majority of the movement with my arms. If you're not able to do pull-ups, then you just help more with your legs. I've attached some tempo to this as well. So on this, it's the same tempo as the press-ups, 4-0-x-1. But obviously the movement, those movements and those numbers apply is slightly different. So on this one, the 4 is the down. So that's the down out of the pull-up. So if we start there, so I'm in the top of the position, the down part, which is the first number, always the first number, is 4. So I come down for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. The next number is what I do when I get there, nothing, so 0. The X is the up part for this occasion. I pull up fast. The 1 is what I do when I get there, so I hold for 1. And then I repeat that, 4 down, nothing at the bottom, up fast, hold for 1. And then I perform that until I've done 8. These rep numbers are suggested, okay? If you can't do 10 tempo push-ups, do 3, do 5, do 8, do 12, do 10. They don't have to be from your feet, they can be from your knees, they can be hands to a higher surface, so to your kitchen worktop. They can be any way you like, okay? If you want me to go through variations in relation to your abilities, drop me a message, okay? That's A. B, we are going with elevated press-ups. Now, this part of it is basically, B1 will be an easier version of a push-up to you. So for me, my tempo press-ups were on the floor from my feet, following that tempo I've described. So for me, an easier version, these are without tempo, would be for me to come up with my hands to a higher surface. It could have been dropped to my knees. It could have been working from my knees. That could have been another option. So basically that is an easier version of a push-up for you, whatever that might be. Perform max reps, go to failure. So decide what a rep looks like to you. On a push-up, it's generally chest to the surface that your hands are on, back to locked out arms, on repeat. Do that until you can't do any more. I think I failed at like maybe 25, 27, something like that. Low plank hold. So this was on the floor. The only thing on the floor was my hands and my feet. You can do it from your knees if you struggle to do it from your feet. You could also do it on the surface, the elevated surface. So if I would have done that hold on the surface that I pressed up on, it would have been easier. I wouldn't have felt the strain as much. So there's variations to alter there. And then we moved into the one-arm towel row. So on this occasion, the towel goes round the handle on the door. So I loop it round one, put it round the door, loop it under the other side of the other handle, hold it all in one side, lean back, taking weight on my legs, pull myself up towards the door, lower out, pull up, lower out, switch sides, do the same thing. You can see that how I'm performing it in the video. What I'll probably do is in the future, when I'm doing these strength workouts, I will combine these two elements. So I will talk through the program, perform a set, so you're not having to jump between two videos to see what's happening. That'll probably be a more efficient way of doing this. Like I say, it's still a learning curve this for us. So that was B, okay? Elevated press-ups, max reps, low plank hold, 30 seconds, it can be 15 seconds, it can be 10 seconds, whatever you can hold, make it hard. So in terms of variation where you're holding the low position, and also for how long you're holding it. And then the towel row, it could be 8 reps, it could be 5 reps, it could be 10 reps, it could be 12 reps, whatever's hard for you. I did 10, okay? So I suggest you try 10, adjust it for your own ability. On to C. Now in the video I show you 2 versions of this isometric hold for a bicep curl. One where I'm standing on the towel, one where I've got it in the same position when I'm doing this towel row. But it's basically perform a bicep curl. My weight on the door version is the resistance, and I'm holding myself in that bicep curl. And then the other one, I'm standing on it, I'm trying to lift my foot off the floor with the towel, standing down on the towel with all my weight. I'm performing 1 rep and I'm holding that with maximum contraction for the 30-second period, okay? It's tough, you can make that very, very tough. I then moved into a bodyweight tricep extension. So that, pick one version, either the towel on the floor where you're standing on it or the door version, 30-second hold. Onto the tricep extension, the first version, which my hands are up on a higher surface, narrow elbows, so like this position, take my weight towards the surface, press away. Now that's the same equivalent as if I had a dumbbell and I was doing this overhead, except I'm coming down onto the surface with my hands, lowering myself towards the surface, pressing away, keeping the elbows down, pointing at the floor. So it becomes a tricep movement as opposed to a kind of a press up, which we've already covered in previous rounds. So yeah, elbows in. Do the first version, up on an elevated surface, then move down to the floor. Same thing, I'm on my knees, you can do it off your feet, but what you're looking to do is leave the floor with both elbows at the same time and not one elbow, second elbow. So you're down on the floor, forearms as if you were doing a plank, push into the hands, both elbows leave the floor at the same time, back down to the floor. It's a lot harder than it looks. You just shorten your body, so move your knees in and become more of a box position as opposed to like a 3/4, what I call a 3/4 position. So you would either be here like this, hands on the floor. That is going to be harder than if you move into like a box position with your hands on the floor like this. But either way, you're looking to push up into straight arm position, okay? On your feet is doable, it's a lot harder though. So that's that, see, 4 rounds of that, missed that off. And then the last round, towel ab rollouts, so like we do in the gym with the ab roller. I performed it with a towel though, on a slippy surface. Could have done with that floor being a little bit slippier. Hands on the towel, kneel on something pleasant for the knees. Squeeze your butt cheeks, abs tight, slide the towel away as far as you can, control. Once you get into the point where you feel like that position in the abs and the butt is gonna break, i.e. release the contraction on my butt, or break from that hollow body, what's called a hollow body position. Once you get to that point where you feel you're not going to be able to hold that position, that's the sign to come back. 8 to 10 reps, do 3, do 5, whatever's doable for you. So that was workout 2. We've learned about tempo, we've learned about round structure using B1, B2, B3 type instruction. But then we've got some horizontal pushing, we've got some vertical pulling, we've got some horizontal pushing again, we've got some horizontal rowing this time, so this type of rowing movement. We have some bicep work, we have some tricep work, we have some ab work, okay? That's your upper body A. It's not going to be the same every week. There might be elements that are the same, but I'm going to keep it so varied that it's just going to be, a pleasure to do on a weekly basis because it's going to be new stuff, new content, new material, new lessons learned in home training. What else? That's about it, I think. Yeah, so again, perform it. Any questions? Let us know. Oh yeah, that's what I was going to say. The workout B will be different movement patterns. So whereas we've done horizontal pushing, workout B will be vertical pushing. Whereas we've done more horizontal pulling, we're going to be doing more, vertical pulling, we're going to be doing more horizontal pulling. We're still going to do some abs and arm work, but it's going to be complementary work, so we're not repeating the same ground in 2 sessions. So there is definitely a shout for doing A and B of both the legs and the upper body, because we're going to cover different ground and work different movement patterns. It's going to be so thorough, you're probably never going to go back to the gym again. That's not going to be good for us, but oh well. We're trying to serve you well here with this program, and we're not just putting out, you know, your typical plans that a lot of people are going to rush to do, and you know, and just to fill content. We're providing you with some fucking solid material here. This is like stellar stuff that you would pay a lot of money for, and we're giving it you for nothing because we just want to help you through this time. So yeah, that's session 2. Again, tag yourselves in it. Videos of you trying certain movements. I particularly want to see people trying this tricep extension, because if you think you've mastered it, I need to see that, because you might be doing it wrong, because it is a lot bloody harder than you think. Again, if you're not sure on this towel ab rollout, film it, send it to me, I'll critique it, I'll send you back some coaching points. Let's make this a two-way process, okay? I'm providing the workouts for you, I'm doing them myself, you'll see me doing them. Film yourself doing them. If you're not sure, send me a video, I'll critique it. I'm going to have loads of time on my hands these next few days, these next few weeks and months, and I'm here to help. So yeah, tag yourselves in it, video yourselves, get some stuff posted in the group, let people know that you've tried it, let people know if you enjoyed it, let me know you enjoyed it, let me know if you hated it, let me know if you need different movements, let me know if you have any questions, anything I can be of use to you for, let me know. This is workout 2. Legs tomorrow.
Nah, nah, nah. Tour to the other side. Chuck it tour to the other side. It's all I just know we down the ride. No new faces, no strangers vanish. I remember we were down, we never panicked. Now we got it, we super rockin'. Make your little girl wanna dance, see her booty poppin'. Heard you talking all about it, I really got it. Heard you talking all about it, I really got it. Young guy, trust guy, I be like, what's up guy? I was down so bad, I took those L's, I was like, what guy? Now I'm up on my way to the bank, I'm laughing, ha ha. Now I'm up on barely here, thinking hater, rah rah. Okay, moment I fade, I gotta go away. Okay, pressure on me if you can't make no mistakes. Okay, I remember time back down on 5th block, never switch sides, free PC until he touchdown. Chuck it to the other side. It's all I just know we down the ride. No new faces, no strangers vanish. I remember we were down, we never panicked. Now we got it, we super rockin'. Make your little girl wanna dance, see her booty poppin'. Heard you talking all about it, I really got it. Heard you talking all about it, I really got it. I've been working really grinding. Timeless, timing, perfect, see me wildin'. Flying, getting on my mileage. Rising, silent, see me see them biting. Everything's been changing, not the same no more. Nothing is the same, who's to blame? Don't know this game no more. I still do my thing and stack this change until I can't no more. People say I changed, but to my mom, he's still a baby boy. Chuck it to the other side. It's all I just know we down the ride. No new faces, no strangers vanish. I remember we were down, we never panicked. Got it, we super rockin'. Make your little girl wanna dance, see her booty poppin'. Heard you talking all about it, I really got it. Heard you talking all about it, but I really got it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Nah, nah, nah. Tour to the other side. Chuck it to the other side. It's all I just know we down the ride. No new faces, no strangers vanish. I remember we were down, we never panicked. Now we got it, we super rockin'. Make your little girl wanna dance, see her booty poppin'. Heard you talking all about it, I really got it. Heard you talking all about it, I really got it. Young guy, trust guy, I be like, what's up guy? I was down so bad, I took those L's, I was like, what guy? Now I'm up on my way to the bank, I'm laughing, ha ha. Now I'm up on barely here, thinking hater, rah rah. Okay, moment I fade, I gotta go away. Okay, pressure on me if you can't make no mistakes. Okay, I remember time back down on 5th block, never switch sides, free PC until he touchdown. Chuck it to the other side. It's all I just know we down the ride. No new faces, no strangers